sound. Ringo TV. Ringo TV. Ringo TV.
Welcome to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe, and support the content. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Black Male Advice TV. We are streaming a little late tonight because, as you all know, I'm pretty much a busy man, but the show must go on. Shout out to everybody joining in on the show. This is going to be a very creative live show. Took me a while to put together because I believe in sharing a lot of visuals and information so that everyone can pretty much learn exactly what's going on. Let's see who we got in the building. Next level, BM 717252. Safandra, what's going on? Carlos, Guerrero, Charlene, Alston, Chef, what's going on, bro? Hello, Kitty, hello. Lisa, JR Jr., what's going on, bro? D. Antonio. We got here Javel, Ty Griffin, what's going on? Hope everybody all right. I got everybody all right. So we are dealing with a topic that, and by the way, I'm going to keep this video on YouTube because I'm late on the show. I was going to put it on Patreon, but I'm going to keep it on YouTube because I'm late again for my show, which is supposed to start at 10 p.m. But it's pretty tough to put these shows together, especially the way I do. You ain't going to see nobody put shows together like this. It's real complicated to put together. V Dubman in the building, what's going on? Jay, what's going on? We're dealing with 11 facets of a high value woman. 11 facets. I have them pretty much listed right here in front of me, but I also added a lot of visuals and other information to further help the listener and viewer so that they can pretty much understand where I'm going with this. When we look at women today, right, a lot of men tend to focus only on the sexual when it comes to a female. You will even hear a lot of content creators, they'll say stuff like, well, you know, I want a woman that has you know, a nice looking body. She have to be a certain body type. She have to be pretty. And these typical type of males, they're very, they have a one-track mind on what a woman's value is. And because of this, our women struggle with finding their identity in terms of their true value. So consequently, what they do is the average female, she would focus on her beauty. So because most women are not, for lack of better words, born with great facial features and so forth, a lot of times because women want to be the one that stand out in the crowd, they resort to filters, Photoshop, other enhancement software, because we live in a digital age and because most women live on social media. They set up profiles. All their pictures are enhanced. They're photoshopped to the max. There's so much filters on these photos. It's sad because they want to be beautiful so bad, because a lot of you brothers, you have caused them to focus only on the outer shell. Now, the outer shell of a woman is important, don't get me wrong, but women hold more value than just some WAP. Women hold more value than being a certain body type. It's very important that men understand that. So what I did is I put together 11 facets that, in my humble opinion, practically all men would want in a woman. These particular facets that I'm going to explain here truly define the total package of what you would call a woman who have value, a woman who, when she comes to the table, she got a lot to offer you, because it's not just about sex. Sex is a part of the puzzle, but after you have the sex, what is there? And this is the reason why a lot of relationships fail in today's day, because we get involved with women and we're infatuated by the way she look at first. It's exciting. It's always exciting when you meet new people. But then once you've been intimate with them, now we start to say stuff like, well, we're not compatible. I don't know if this is going to work. You start to see different sides of the woman. And all of a sudden now you ready to go. When truthfully, most of you brothers, you never really made the plans to stay with the woman in the first place. You just got with her because you were trying to pump and dump. And this is why I speak against brothers who do that, because it's wrong. Our sisters, they need to be protected. Our sisters need to be looked at for who they really are. They were sent by the Most High to be help meet for us as men. And for a long time, men have been taking advantage of women through manipulating them, through gassing their head up, making them believe there's something they're not. And because of this, on social media, every single woman, if she has a profile online, she pay very close attention to how she look. She's only focused on how she look. You don't know anything about her character. You don't know anything about what skills she have. She just primarily focused on, do I got a fat behind? Is my face pretty? Do I got big breasts? This is what she's doing because she want to attract a man. And when you get a man who is only attracted to you based on how you look, then that's all he's going to be desiring. If all you're going to promote as a woman is your body, then you can't get mad when a man just want to smash and dash. I mean, if you're selling products and services at a store and I go down the aisle and I see the product and I see exactly what you're selling, you can't get upset if I just want what you're selling. I mean, you didn't offer nothing else. All you offered me, which is what was I seen on display. So if I see your body, if I see you bent over, if I see you dressed scantily clad, if I see you doing a lot of sexual things, if I see you looking seductive and hot and very alluring, then the only thing naturally that would be on my mind is sex. So when you have a lot of guys who just approach you and all they want is sex, it's because of what you're putting out. So women at the same time have to take personal responsibility in terms of what they display. If you are a woman and you want to be a wife, there are certain qualities you're supposed to have. There are certain things you're supposed to do for your husband. Not for every man, for your husband. Now, some of these things can only be implemented when you're truly in a relationship. But as a woman, you should possess the majority of everything on this list. If not, then you can work on it. Every female at the sound of my voice can perfect all 11 of these facets which define a high-value woman. There is no woman that's exempt from this. Every woman has the ability to be a high value woman if she put the work in so that she can pretty much be successful in all her relationships. And it's sad because when you really think about the number of women that are looking for advice on social media, they're running into a lot of content creators that are really not giving them the information they need. They focus only on either belittling you, bashing you, trying to criticize your body type, telling you you're not worth anything, telling you no man want you. There really is no value in you. Oh, you got kids. Oh, there's no way you could get a man. And it's sad because we make the woman who have children believe that she's no good and she has no value, while at the same time we're praising the woman who got no kids. But just because a woman have no kids, that doesn't mean she's a woman of value. She could be out there just fooling around with multiple men. It doesn't mean that automatically she get put on a pedestal because she got no children. And that's something that a lot of men must understand. We have to realize this is very important for us to do what we got to do to help sisters to cultivate the skills needed for being in a relationship. There's a lot of things that go into this topic. There's a lot of information I want to share. So I'm going to keep the live show on YouTube because obviously I came out late and whatnot, but it's because all that time that I was taking was to put this show together. If you stayed throughout the entire duration of this show, you're going to see a lot. And all the stuff that I'm going to be sharing, this is all being done live throughout the software and everything that I'm using. The thing is, I had to put it together. So it's like the perfect show. And the way I'm going to be doing it, it's going to look like if it was edited, but it's not. I'm just literally doing everything live and direct. So shout out to everybody that's joining in. We have about 74 people in the building. We're going to go through the list of 11 facets of pretty much what defines a high value woman, in my humble opinion, in today's day. And if you didn't catch my video stream about the 10 facets of a high value man, that's on my Patreon site. That's over there. So become a patron today. In today's culture, again, what my purpose is when I make videos and content, it is not to put anyone down. It is not to bash anyone. It is to set standards in place so that we as adults can begin to take the information and begin to use it to better ourselves. A lot of people are sharing information, and the information they're sharing with you is not really preparing you. And I realized that with a lot of sisters, they focus only on how they look. And it's sad because you're more valuable than just your beauty. Your beauty is just a part of the coin as a woman. It's very important because as men, yes, we are visually stimulated by what we see. But the danger of you focusing only on your beauty is that you're going to most likely use it the wrong way. Instead of you focusing your beauty on a particular brother of interest, instead, if you're the type of sister who is in desire of attention, praises, and so forth, and you need that attention and you're starving in those areas, or you're emotionally insecure, then you'll use your beauty for all the wrong reasons. Henceforth, you'll join certain platforms, OnlyFans, Instagram, and all these different sites because you're waiting for accolades and attention and praises and so forth. And now your beauty, which is part of your value, is being distributed to all these guys for free. Everybody's getting a chance to look at your body. We're all having a good time lusting over you. We all want to bang you. It is what it is. Now you have to ask yourself as a woman, is that the type of attention you want? Do you want all these guys on social media just drooling at their mouth and just desiring only to bang you? As a woman, you should want a man that's going to desire you, desire you for the skills you bring, desire you for what you can bring him. You want a man to know you for who you are. You want him to understand your interests. You want him to know that you come to the table with more than just some breasts and just some tail. But if you only promote that, you can't get upset when these guys out here are pretty much looking to use you and abuse you. So I'm going to get into this thing. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff to share. Again, this particular list, I'm going to read it out in the order. I believe that all of these facets identify what men would desire in a woman. You're not listening to some guy who just came on the scene. I have real world experience. I know what I'm talking about. And I'm pretty sure that when I start reading off this list, a lot of brothers are going to agree, because it's very important. And women need to focus on these facets, because you just can't come to the table with just beauty. Beauty will only stimulate me for the moment. It will only make a man excited for the moment. After that, what else is there about you? Can I coexist with you? Are you going to be cooperative? Are you teachable? What's going on in your mind? This is something that a lot of men are looking for and desiring, but unfortunately in today's culture, all we have is this social media nonsense where women are just focused on their beauty rather than their character. So without further ado, we're going to get into this right now. Number 1 on the 11 facets of a high-value woman. A woman who know and follow the Most High. That's number 1. If you're a woman at the sound of my voice, if you don't know or follow the Most High, if you don't know him and you're not following him, there is no way you can even think or call yourself valuable. Let's make that clear. We're not going to sugarcoat anything. What we're dealing with here is serious business. We're not dealing with what you see from Cardi B, from Megan Thee Stallion. We're not dealing with none of that nonsense. We're dealing with a woman who follow the Most High in spirit and in truth. A woman who have the values, who have the laws, who understand the commandments of the Most High. A woman who know her purpose. If you're not a woman who know and follow the Most High, you cannot claim high value, because we're dealing with your spirit. What does it profit you to gain the whole world as a woman and lose your soul? What does it profit you to be out there and everybody love you? Everybody think you're beautiful, but when you die, you don't make it to the kingdom. So the first thing on the list that would define you as a high value woman or a woman of value, you must be a woman who follow the Most High in spirit and in truth, not in hypocrisy, not a part-time follower, a full-time woman who is spiritual, who understand what women of truth supposed to do. When a man encounter a woman like that, it's a blessing, because she already came equipped. And this is why it's very important that fathers are there for their daughters. Because if we have godly men that are training up these women and teaching them and teaching their daughters, then what we're going to have is a lot of women that are following the Most High, who've been prepared from at home. So when they finally come in contact with a righteous brother, that brother is pleased already, because he know that, wow, that brother right there, that's her father, that guy right there. So I know his daughter's on point. I know she's on point. Him, he's a respected man. And no respected man is going to have his daughter roaming the streets being a Cardi B. That's not going to happen under his watch. So as a woman, you may be saying to yourself, I'm not into that stuff. Well, you better begin to get into that stuff. Because if you don't know the Most High, you're not going to even last with a quality man. Because once he see the way you move and you're not moving accordingly, he know it's not going to work. If you're the type of woman who don't know the Most High and you don't follow him, you're not going to cooperate with no man. You're not going to look for no man to provide for you, to take care of you. You're going to want to control that man. You're going to want to do what Cardi B did when she posted on her Instagram page talking about she's rich and she's this and that, and she's going to be controlling whatever man she's with. You can't come to the table with that type of mindset. You got to be humble. You got to be pliable, flexible, meat for the master's use. A man is not pleased if you come to the table thinking that you're going to try to control him and his manhood. It's not going to work. Because when you come into a man's life, you're supposed to be a blessing, not a curse. We already deal with enough stress in the world. We already got to deal with a lot of BS at the job place. Every day as brothers, we go on the 9-to-5 grind. We deal with a lot. The last thing we want to deal with is a woman who's argumentative, out of control, worldly, and don't know where she's going in life. As a real man, you would want a woman that's teachable, pliable, flexible, who's going to listen to you, who's going to follow instructions. I mean, if you're a woman and you follow instructions on the job and your supervisor tell you, I need these papers done, I need these papers faxed, you're going to do exactly what you're told. You're not going to tell your supervisor, no, I'm not a slave. Why is it that as a sister, you can go to work on your 9-to-5 grind and you can follow instructions, you could punch in the clock and be on time for work, but you could do all of that. But when your man tell you, I need this done, you get an attitude, or you say, well, I'm not doing that. I'm not a slave. As women, you must understand that there's an order. Why is it that you would give the best years of your life to a company and be so loyal, so well-pleasing to your job? You're so cooperative at work. You do what is told of you. You talk to people with respect. You respect all your superiors. You do exactly what your job title says. You'll do all of that to perfection. But when you get with a man to be a wife, all of a sudden, that goes out the door. Now you want the man to serve you. It's not gonna work. In order for you to be high value, you got to bring certain qualifications to the table. As a black man, you're listening to my video, a woman come to you, she need to bring her resume. At the end of the day, we need to pretty much screen what these women are doing. We need to know what they're thinking before we even hire them for the job, because there's no time to be playing games. Most of us brothers, we're getting older. A lot of changes are going on in the world, and we don't got no time to be playing games. We're looking for quality women, and that's how you wean them out. That's how you do what you need to do. And shout out to Brother Limba. I seen him in the building, wherever you at. Shout out to Brother Limba. Make sure you subscribe to that brother. That's a brother of truth. It is what it is. But yeah, a woman who know and follow the Most High is number one. That facet alone holds a lot of weight. We're talking about a woman who understands family values. We're talking about a woman who most likely came from a good upbringing. We're talking about a woman who have the spiritual understanding of why life is the way it is. She know her purpose when it comes to raising children. Just that one facet alone speaks of the character of a woman, the moral excellence of a woman. Details about a woman can be found within just that one facet, a woman who prays for her family. Man, imagine that. Imagine having a woman like that, a woman that's praying for you every day you go to work as a man. And she's praying to the Most High for your protection, praying for the children. She's doing all this work. Women are highly valuable when they follow the Most High. They get favor from the Most High. Women who truly are pretty much with the Most High in spirit and truth, they're a special kind of woman that is rare, a rare breed of women that is very hard to find. That's why the Bible talks so much about the Proverbs 31 woman, that she's more valuable than rubies and fine jewels. Now think about that, ladies. The Bible says that a Proverbs 31 woman, a virtuous woman, is more valuable than fine jewels. A lot of you put so much value in jewelry. The scriptures is saying if you're a woman who is virtuous, you're far above in value. So when you think about what I'm saying here, when it comes to following the Most High, you must make that choice today. You may be asking, what do you mean by follow the Most High? What is that? Knowing who you are. Knowing who you are as a biblical Israelite. Knowing who you are in terms of the scriptures in the Bible that your Christian pork chop pastor didn't teach you. because he taught you lies. The entire religion of Christianity taught us lies over the years, and it caused us to be divided. And they have so many different denominations, and it caused us to lose focus of who we are as a people. We have to come back to the Most High in order for us to have success as a people. The reason why our families are destroyed is because we fell from His grace. We fell from the truth. We rebelled against the Most High. We disobeyed His laws and His commandments. And because of this, we were thrown in poverty. We were thrown in slavery. And because of that, the transatlantic slave trade happened. Our people were scattered all over the earth, to the Dutch, to the French, to the Spaniards. Now we speak all these different languages. Now we're divided. We don't even know who we are. We call ourselves African American. We call ourselves all these different names. They ask us, what is your nationality? Oh, I'm black. Black is not a nationality. That's a crayon color. You have to know who you are. Do you understand me? So if you're a woman, number one is a woman who know and follow the Most High. She is a woman of great value, very great value. Number two. And when I said that, you know what? I forgot to put on my damn screens. Because all the work that I did, I'm so ahead of myself. We're supposed to be in this screen. Because when I said a woman who know and follow the Most High, this is the screen I'm supposed to be in. But since we're moving on, I'm going to go to the next step. I'll come back to this one after that. Number two. A woman willing to submit to her husband's purpose. A woman who is willing to submit to her husband's purpose. I'll say it again. A woman willing to submit to her husband's purpose. If you want to be a woman of high value, you have to learn what it means to submit to your husband's purpose. And you know what's sad about that? A lot of ladies ain't trying to do that. Because once again, society has blinded the minds of our women into following after their own desires and their own interests. And because of this, they fail to understand the office of a wife. Being a wife is not this title you just hold because you want a man to take care of you. Being a wife means that you are now under the subjection of your husband's rulership. He is now the governing authority in your household. No different than when you go to work. You are employed by a company. Your superiors, your supervisors, all of these people are the heads that are over you. They're your superiors. They're the governing body of that company. You are literally following their leadership. So, with that being said, if you can follow the leadership and the guidance of your superiors at work, why is it so difficult when you hear the word submit to your husband? Talk to me. Talk to me about that. Because if you can do such a great job submitting to your supervisor, doing as you're told, obeying the commands, following the instructions, you follow the standard procedures at work, you don't give nobody no back talk, you just do as you're told because you know this is your job, and if you don't do what you're told, you're gonna lose your job. Why is it that most women won't take those same principles, that same work ethic, and apply it into their relationships? And again, this type of understanding must be applied to a righteous, quality man of truth, a man of integrity, a man who is deserving of such a woman. You understand me? You must be able to submit to your husband's purpose. Because ladies, whether you believe it or not, the Most High did not put you here to do your own thing. He put you here to serve a man. Now, if you want to do your own thing, you can go and be single. You have that right. You have the right and liberty to go do your own thing, but you're never going to be a wife, because no man in his right mind want a woman who want to do her own thing. No man want a woman who think that she's going to go get a career and be at some job place for 800 weeks. We don't got time for that. We need you for a purpose. When you look at that video clip right there, you see that man. He's the head. That's his wife. That's his children. You understand? They just bought a house together. The husband has a purpose. He has a job that he's doing, and he's trying to fulfill it, and he need his wife to be there for the children. He need his wife to cooperate with him. It's very important. That doesn't mean he's looking down on his wife. When you're a woman who serve your husband and you cater to your man and you submit to his purpose, that makes you a powerful woman. That's where your strength really thrive. But sadly, in this culture, they don't make you believe that. They make you believe that, your job is to reject the idea of being a wife. And that's not the case. Because in order for you to have true protection, especially if this economy fell, especially if we went into martial law, especially if there was a natural disaster, you sisters are going to need a man to protect you. You're going to need a man that's going to go out there and make something happen. If your whole house, if there was a major earthquake in your city and everything is destroyed, you are going to wish to heaven that you had a husband that's going to protect you and the kids. I'm telling you right now. So get out of that mindset of thinking, well, I don't got to submit to no man. I could do what I want to do. I could just do what I want to do and go where I want to go, and it is what it is. I don't need that. Pay attention to what I'm saying, ladies, because this is real talk. This is real talk right here. I'm trying to give y'all true understanding on what's happening so that you know exactly what's going on. Because it's rough out here. And we need women to understand that you must be willing to submit to your husband's purpose. The word submit means to get up under, like a submarine. Submarine is under the water. It's under the vision. It's under. So as a woman, to be submitted to your husband, it means that you are up under his authority. You are there pretty much to serve and cater to him. He become your purpose in life. He becomes your career. Are you willing to do that? Because if not, you cannot identify as high value. There is no value in a woman that don't want to serve her man. How could a woman claim to be high value if she don't want to serve her king? How is it that a woman would say there are no good men? And then when she get a good man, she's not interested in serving this man. How are you going to be able to please a man who is very successful, who came from the bottom and rose to the top in success, and you're telling me that as a woman, you're not going to serve him? So what is your purpose then? What do you think you're here for? What do you think a man is supposed to do? Just let you come in his world and just you don't do anything but look pretty? There's another woman that can do that. There's another woman that I can find that's pretty. This is why you should never focus on your beauty. Your beauty is great, don't get me wrong. We're going to talk about your beauty throughout this stream. But at the end of the day, there's more to you as a woman that holds value. Men want women that are cooperative. Women that understand that when he's out on the 9-to-5 grind, we need to make sure that you holding the fort down. We need to make sure that you're doing certain things within this business, because marriage is a business. Marriage is not this little relationship thing, this little lovey-dovey stuff. No, it's a business. It's a business. The man is the CEO and you are employed by his company. He is the one who marries you. He is the one who made you become a wife. It is very important that you understand what submission is, because throughout society, they made women feel that to submit to a man makes you a slave. It makes you lower. It makes you this. First of all, ladies, you must understand that there's a rank. When you're in the military, there is a rank. When you're on a basketball team, we have team leaders. Everything requires a leader and a head over different things. We have presidents, we have governors, we have mayors. Why is it that in relationships, for some odd reason, women have been taught to believe that they're equal to a man? You're not equal to a man, young lady. When there's a burglar in the house, when there's a fire, you're gonna expect that man to handle his business. If there's a fire in the kitchen, you're gonna want your man to grab the extinguisher and put out the flames. You're gonna want your man to fight off the burglar, to go get the firearm. You're gonna want him to go grab a baseball bat and go downstairs to handle the threat. How would you feel if your man told you, nah, baby, you go handle that. We're 50-50, remember? You ain't gonna like that. You're gonna look at your man like there's no way this man is a man. How he gonna tell me to go downstairs and deal with the threat when I got the kids I'm trying to protect and they're crying? You're gonna look at your husband with disgust. So understand, sisters, there is no sort of equality. We must get that out of our mind, because that's one of the main reasons why, as a black family, we can't survive. Because we allowed the world system, this satanic system, to trick us into believing that there is some sort of equality when it comes to these relationships. No, there is nothing equal about a man and a woman. As a woman, you get pregnant. A man don't get pregnant, but we do provide the seed. We do provide the seed to plant in your ground. No different than when you're farming, no different than when you're growing fruits and vegetables. You have to plant a seed within the soil. Your wop would be the soil. The man carries the seed. The man carries all life in his body. And then he deposits the seed in your womb so you could bring forth children. That's your purpose as a woman. So don't let society trick you. Don't let society make you take of the forbidden fruit. Don't let society make you think that for some odd reason that you're above the man. This is why the first facet of a high-value woman, in terms of a woman who know and follow the Most High, is so important. Because once you follow the Most High, you'll understand rank. And when you understand rank, you're willing to submit to that man. And think about this, ladies. When it comes to sex, when it comes to a man having intercourse with you, you have to submit your body to him. So don't tell me that you don't understand what submission means. Submission means you get up under and you do what you're supposed to do. You don't sit there trying to figure it out. You know that as a woman, when you're having sex with a man, you got to yield your body so that he can pretty much do what is necessary to get you pregnant or whatever, so be it. It is what it is. You have to submit yourself. You have to get up under his purpose, because the man has the purpose for this world. You can't come into a relationship in a marriage with your purpose, and yet you have a man here who has his purpose, and now you trying to do your own thing. You shouldn't be together if that's the point. If you want to go establish a career, be a lawyer, a doctor, or whatever have you, nobody's stopping you. You could go do that. But don't tell me you want to be married. Because if you want to be married, I can't accept that. And a lot of brothers are not going to accept that. I can guarantee you. Brothers right now probably in the chat saying the same thing. They're not going to accept that. If you want to go serve your career, you go do that. But as a man, if you're supposed to be my wife, I'm expecting you to be at home with me, not at a job for 16 hours serving another man. It's not going to work like that. Very important stuff. How everybody doing out there? So, that was number 2. We just got started. That was number 2. So, number 3. Number 3. This is interesting too. Number 3. Yeah, you know what this is. Number 3. A woman with great cooking skills. A woman with great cooking skills. That's another facet of a high value woman. A woman with great cooking, let me finish, and cleaning skills. So number 3 is a woman with great cooking and cleaning skills. Look at that woman's kitchen. Look at that woman's kitchen. That woman's kitchen is clean. Clean, I tell you. And you know her man most likely bought everything in that kitchen because he loved his wife. And she ain't afraid to put on the apron. She's in her feminine role. She's doing something beautiful. It's a beautiful thing as a man to walk into your kitchen and see your wife preparing some cookies, baking a cake, preparing dinner. It's a beautiful sight to see. It's very beautiful. It's the equivalent of seeing a nice looking woman with a nice body walking by. And in some cases, it's better. Because you already done know the old saying, the way to a man's stomach, or the way to a man's heart, is to go through his stomach. And most women who grew up pretty much Gen Xers, they pretty much know this because they know their grandmothers and aunties, they all knew how to cook. And it kept that man around. You understand? So as you look at this footage, think about this. She's cooking. Look at her man. Look at that. That man is happy. Look at that, man. Look at his face. Look how he embraced his wife. He loved his woman, man. He's like, damn, you're your fine self. Cooking at that stove, looking all good. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need in the black community. We need this. We need brothers smiling at home. After a long day's work, you a man, you come home from a long day's work, and this is what you walk into. House smelling good, cooking, nice. I mean, come on, man. This is what I'm talking about. You know? I mean, think about this. The woman's job is to cater to her family. Look how she's serving. Look how the family is at the table. How many of us in today's day within the black community have dinner at the table? Not many. Her whole family is at the table. The husband is there. The children is there. That's a beautiful thing. Family is a beautiful thing. We got to bring that back, people. Look at this man. He got his wine glass. I mean, come on. She gave him a taste of the gravy and the sauce. He's like, man, my wife, man. Man, I love my wife. That man is happy. He walks away pleased. You see what I mean? He walks away pleased, man. I mean, think about this. Look at this lady, man. Got the spray, cleaning the table. Come on, man. This is what you call valuable. This is a value that women possess. And unfortunately, in today's day, we don't got that. A lot of times you see a lot of sisters, they be looking good on the outside when they come out of their apartment or house. They dress real nice. But if you go to their crib, it ain't like this. They don't be cleaning the crib like this. So in order to be a high value woman, high value, you got to be the kind of woman that makes sure your house is clean. The house supposed to be clean at all times. You never know when a guest is going to come by. You never know. You got to make sure that your family is fed. Look at all the kids are happy. You know what I mean? And then if you look at her daughters, think about what this does for her daughter. You see her elder daughter? Her elder daughter is learning skills on how to be a wife from mom. The elder daughter is seeing how mom is serving, and then the mom passes the plate and shows her, this is how you do it. This is how you serve your man. This is what we supposed to have in family. The mother supposed to be doing her part, the father supposed to be doing his part, and the children are supposed to see all of us, and they're supposed to be learning from us. Come on, man. I'm preaching tonight, man. This is heavy information. You're not going to get this content on no other channel. Like I said, putting this show together was not easy. It was not easy at all. But at the end of the day, it is necessary. That's why I took the time to do it. And even though I came on late, we're executing the show for what it is. So, with that being said, that's number 3. A woman who's a great cook. A woman who is a woman with great cooking and cleaning skills. Some of you ladies, you may not even know how to cook right now. That's not a problem. You can learn how. You can take view YouTube videos, YouTube tutorials on how to cook. You can practice makes perfect. You know what I mean? You got to learn. Start with different dishes and learn how to cook different things and come up with your own style. It's very important. That's how you're going to keep that man. You see that? You see that man? You see his face? Come on, man. Shout out to Chef. Chef is a professional cook, professional chef. You know what I'm saying? If he makes some YouTube videos about how to cook, he'll make a killing with that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of women will be tuning in to learn. You know? So you gotta know this stuff, ladies. It's very important. If you want to be high value, a true high value woman, you gotta come with these traits. You gotta cook good food. How are you gonna sustain your house? How is your man gonna be healthy and strong if you're not providing quality meals for him? Think about that, sister. He needs good quality food. You're the woman. You're supposed to provide that for him. You understand? What do you want him eating? McDonald's? You want him to eat Chinese food every day? Come on, man. You got to do better than that. You got to be providing this brother with good quality meals. So let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is, oh, this is interesting. This is a good one. This is a good one. Yeah. Yeah, I know what that is. Number 4. A woman who keep her body fit and in shape. Yeah, that's right. A woman who keep her body fit and in shape. Number 4. See, as ladies, this is not hard to do. Some of you may be saying, well, Ringo, I don't know if I can look like her. I mean, nobody told you you had to. Remember, the goal is health and fitness. So as a woman, first of all, you got to know where you are, right? You got to look at yourself and you got to ask yourself, are you happy with the results? Look in the mirror. Go within your house, look in your mirror, make sure you have a full mirror, full body mirror. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, are you happy with the way you look as a woman? If the answer is yes, then there's not a lot of improvements you need to do, even though you still should be working out. If you say, well, I'm not too happy of how I look, Ringo, but I'm confident, but I still feel a little insecure because of this or that, well, then that's not a problem. That's why I'm here for. We can take care of all of that. Now, what we got to look at right here is the fact that we have a woman, she's working out, right? She's working out, and it takes time. It takes time to develop. You know, you just don't transform because we have different body types. Every woman is not born with the same body. Some sisters will never look like her, and she will never look like certain sisters. It's all based on how your body type is. Look at where you are, look at the problems you may be facing, and then say to yourself, okay, I want to improve, right? So if it's losing weight, if that's your goal, then there are certain things you can do to overcome any sort of problem or issue you may have. First thing you got to look at is, do you have a fast metabolism? Do you have a slow metabolism? You got to look at all these different things. You also got to look at your goals. Where do you want to be? How much would you like to weigh? And you have to formulate a plan on how to get there. You got to do a lot of cardio, whether you attend a gym or you build a gym within your home. You need motivation. Sometimes watching YouTube videos of other fitness instructors, it can help motivate you. They can put you on a schedule that you can keep, because a lot of times when females work out, they don't commit themselves. You have to commit yourselves to the workout. It's not just about working out, but also about what you're eating. So you may have to look at the type of foods you eat and recognize what is the good foods from the bad foods. Avoiding certain foods and certain things can help you to achieve your goals. So it's not just about doing some movements. That's not going to solve all the problems. But any woman at the sound of my voice can transform her entire body. You see, the Most High, he gave us this body so that we can use it to fulfill our purpose. So if we want to be around long term, we have to take care of the physical body. And as a woman, you must understand that men are visually stimulated by what they see. So your relationship success is going to be greatly amplified by the amount of time you put into working on your outer appearance. Now, we know about the inner. We dealt with that. We dealt with you being with the Most High. We dealt with you being submitted to your husband. We dealt with you being a great cook. And we're going to deal with many more factors that deals with your character and so forth. But your outward appearance is very important to men. Before the man you met connected with you, what was the first thing he seen? Your Bible? No. Your character? No. Your job? No. Your degree? No. He saw your beauty. And for a lot of sisters, your beauty is like the bait that pulled the man in. Every sister has her own beauty. Every sister has something about her that is going to be beautiful to another man. Every man may not like you, but there is a man out there that like you. That's the good news. So don't allow no one to belittle you and make you feel like you can't achieve no goals. You could achieve anything you want when it comes to your physical health. And this is why I want you to make sure that you're watching the little visuals so that it can motivate you to know that it can be done. All of this can be done because men are literally stimulated by what they see. When a man see a beautiful woman with a beautiful body who is fine from head to toe, that man is going to be aroused. That man is going to be hunting her down. Look at that sister on that screen. Brothers, you tell me. That sister is fine as hell. That sister is bad. You know what I mean? She's fine. She got it going on. It is what it is. I mean, there's no way a man is not going to be happy with a woman that's physically fit and very, very attractive and feminine. It's going to actually make that woman have a lot of babies. That man is going to be having a lot of babies with that woman because, you know what I mean, it is what it is. I'm just saying he's going to be doing a lot of things at night. I'm just saying. I mean, my goodness, man. Lord have mercy. Look at that. Wow, that woman got a future behind her. Oh my goodness, man. She got the wagon. Man, she got the tractor trailer. Oh my goodness, Lord. Damn. It is what it. I'm trying to help you out, man. You understand where I'm going, right? The sister is fine. What I'm trying to say is that all women have the potential to have their man drooling. In a relationship as a lady, you want your man to be thinking about you when he's at work. So you have to focus on developing and cultivating a program to help you keep your body right, keep your body tight. It's very important. Don't get discouraged. Don't let no one discourage you. Don't let anything about your life make you feel like you can't achieve what I'm talking about. It is very, very possible for any woman to achieve greatness when it comes to her physical health and appearance. It is all about developing confidence. It is all about feeling good, being happy. Think about happy things. Think about, the fact that you got a good man and he loves you and he appreciates you. And just because you may be insecure about certain things concerning yourself, it's not over. The Most High loves you. Your family loves you. You are a quality woman. And always recognize the true beauty of who you are as a woman is your spirit. It's not really your outer appearance. Our outer appearance we could change if we want, but it's not the real us. The real you is your spirit. And that is what a man should really, truly appreciate. And this is why when you understand the 11 facets of a high-value woman, it goes further than just your looks or how your body is or sex and all of that other stuff. It's a combination of everything together. So make sure that you put the time into understanding that as a woman of high value, you must be able to keep your body fit and tight, because that is what's going to keep your man looking at you. It's going to keep your man thinking about you. Every time he look at you, he's proud to be around you. He's so excited. Every time you're around him, he's turned on. Every time he's around you, he want to grab you up. When you put on a dress and he see them legs, he's like, damn, my goodness, that's my wife? Where? I mean, brothers, that never happened to you where you look at your old lady and you're like, she be in the kitchen cooking in some shorts or something, and you're like, damn, that's my wife? Wow. I'm just telling you, man. Some of you brothers, you walked in, your wife was, she came out the shower or something like that, and you saw the wagon. You couldn't help yourself. You getting ready to go to work and whatnot. You was like, I could be at work a little late. She's cooking breakfast and whatnot, and got the stove on, and she's doing her little dance because she's listening to some music. So she's dancing by the stove, and you're like, damn. Baby, I'm trying to get ready to go to work, right? You're making it kind of difficult for a brother. You're going to end up making me get a write-up. Don't worry, babes. To be continued. I'm going to be back home after work. My supervisor said that we were supposed to do overtime tonight, but I'm going to be doing some overtime tonight with you. I'm going to be doing that overnight shift with you. I'm just saying, look, it is what it is. I'm just trying to help y'all out. You know what I mean? But, yeah, that's number 4. Okay, number 5. Number 5. A woman who know her role as a mother to children. A woman who know her role as a mother to children. Yes, very, very valuable. Just look at that woman. Look at how she have her daughter. She's teaching her daughter. She's helping her daughter to do better. She's nurturing her daughter. She's very attentive, caring. She wants to see her daughter succeed. This is what we need, brothers. This is value. Stop looking at a woman's behind. Stop looking at her tits. Let's focus on what's valuable about this woman. Let's focus on character. Let's focus on the fact that you got a woman who's educating the children. That's great. That's valuable. That takes a lot of pressure, a lot of energy. Think about the amount of time women got to take into putting that energy for their children. And yet we don't want to give these women no props. You have a lot of mothers out there that do this. They go out of their way, putting all their life and soul into raising their children. You got to give these women credit. Those women are valuable. Those are valuable women. And it's good for the daughter to see that her mother cares about her that much. So now the daughter grows up happy knowing that mommy was always there to show me my books, helping me to read and write. That's true femininity. That's when a woman is in her feminine role as a wife, as a woman. Now, do you think a woman could do that if she's at a 9 to 5 all day? Do you think a woman can literally put that time in, dedicated like that when she got to go to work? No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Number 6. A woman who respect her husband. Look at that brother. He's like, wow, my wife come to help me with my tie. That's what I'm talking about. Look at her all fine. He's like, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna take care of you tonight. Yeah. Don't worry, girl. We gonna deal with you. That's right. That is right, baby. Fix it for daddy. That's what he's saying, man. That is what that brother is saying. I had another clip I was gonna put in the video, but I'm not gonna put that one in. I don't want to crash the software because I was about to put something else in there, but I said, nah, let me not do that. It might crash the software. But yeah, this is one of those traits, one of those facets of a high-value woman that is very, very important. A woman who respects her husband. Let me tell you something, ladies. Listen to me very carefully. Men want respect. All the lovey-dovey stuff, I love you, means nothing if you don't show that man respect. The love of a woman is defined by the level of respect she has for her husband. When a woman respects her man, that man feel like a boss. He walks around feeling great. When men get no respect from women, they become insecure. And this is why a lot of brothers on social media is bitter as hell, because they lack the respect that they feel they deserve. They lack that respect. Look at how that brother looked when his woman came up to him to fix his tie. You know what I mean? They supposed to be going out, have a good time. You know, he looked like he was struggling with the tie right there and like, okay, all right. Woman said, hey, baby, I got you. Don't worry about it. He's looking at her like, wow, maybe we should take off our clothes. I mean, why not? Go out tomorrow. I mean, get dressed up just to take it back off. He looked like he got a little excited right there for a minute. Look at this. Look, watch. He get excited. Watch this. Watch this. Here it comes. Look at this. It's like, oh my goodness. Baby, don't let me pull out the eggplant. Don't let me do it. I'll do it. He's looking at her like, yeah. You're gonna get it tonight, baby. I'm just saying, man. It is what it is, yo. So respect goes a long way. Respect is the equivalent of the love a woman have for her husband. Men interpret your love as respect. So if you say you love your man, but you disrespecting him in public, you don't love him at all. We judge it by respect. A man that don't feel respected, he's not gonna be happy. He's not gonna be happy at all. Every brother know what I'm talking about. You want respect. Everything is about respect. Even between men, respect. If you disrespect a man, that's a problem. Everything is about respect. In gangs, it's about respect. You do somebody dirty, you disrespect them. Everything with men, we judge it by respect. You understand? If me and you are having a conversation, or we had a disagreement as men, and you go to insulting me, you disrespected me, I don't have a problem if we having an argument or we had a disagreement and we pretty much dealing with it as men. But when you go to insulting a man, now you're being disrespectful. That's where you cross the line, because men should have tough, thick skin, and they should have, iron sharpens iron. So we should be able to debate and argue without going cross that line. You understand? So it's all about respect, respecting people's spaces. So with a man, he looks for his woman to respect him. So if your man is holding down the fort and he's doing everything possible as a man, you got to show that brother respect. Because if you don't do that, if you don't respect your man, there's no value in you. None. It's all about respect. And when you respect your man, he's going to take care of you. It's that simple. He's going to take care of you. Definitely. Number seven. Number seven. Here we go. Number seven. A woman who is both a friend and a lover. A woman who is both a friend and a lover. Men go crazy over this. This, brothers, if you're listening, this is what you lack. This is what you're lacking. Companionship. Your woman is supposed to be both your friend and your lover. Your friend and your lover. You should be able to be playful with your woman. You're supposed to be able to be friends with your woman. Play Monopoly, play card games together, watch movies together, laugh and giggle and crack jokes and sit down and be close. A lot of us in relationships, we're so set apart, we're so far apart. We don't do anything. We allow the relationships to grow cold. It doesn't make any sense. You understand? Look at that man. That man lifting her up like, man, I can't wait to take her home. And that lady looking kind of good, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Don't get mad with me, sisters, but she's built kind of nice. I'm just saying, you know. I mean, I know that's his woman and all, but for the purpose of the video, I'm just illustrating how men are visually stimulated by what they see, and what I see looks nice. So I could just imagine that man is probably like, babes, you're looking kind of good, you know, sweets. Look at your long hair. You smelling good. Let me see if I can lift you up. Wow, I can lift you up too, babes. Can't wait to go home. All the guys at the job, they're mad with me because I'm with you. They thought that I was coming into work to do overtime. I said, no, hell no, I'm taking off. I gotta be with my babes. Hope the supervisor don't call my phone. Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, man, it is what it is. I mean, you gotta be able to be playful. As a man and woman in a relationship, you have to be friends, as well as lovers. Now, if you notice throughout this stream, I did not talk at all about sex. I did not talk at all about, oh, she gotta be able to perform fellatios and she gotta be able to do this. That's not what I'm here for. That naturally comes. Pun intended. Hey, yo, you get what I'm saying, right? Naturally, when a man and a woman are on this level and she's such a high value woman, the sex life is going to be good too, because she's going to understand the sex life is very important. I don't need to go into details of all of that. I have videos on my Patreon page that covers those particular topics. But y'all supposed to be able to be having fun like this. Y'all should be able to get some card games and do little fun things. You know what I mean? It's very important as a couple. It's very important to go to the park and do little things. And I know sometimes kids, you have children, it's very difficult to do certain things. But even if you can't go out and do different things, it's good to set time around the house where y'all can literally come together and appreciate one another and be friends as well as lovers. A lot of times in relationships, you want to be lovers with each other. And then what happens is, because you don't have the companionship and the communicational skills, what happens is the relationship grows dry. Now you feel like you're just being used for sex. Sometimes a lot of sisters feel like that. They're in relationships and they're like, the only time we come together is when you want to have sex. And now she's feeling all disgusted and used. And it's not that the sex is bad and the guy is using you. The problem is both of you have yet to communicate and cultivate the art of being friends. This is why walking in parks with women and taking them out to like nice places, not to spend a bunch of money. Not to spend a bunch of money. not to spend a bunch of money, but to get to know her and for her to get to know you. That's the art of being friends. Because the more you are friends, the more you bond together, the more you communicate and hold hands and look at each other, the more you're going to find yourself doing things that you used to do. Some of y'all in relationships need to rekindle the old flames y'all used to have. You remember when y'all first met and y'all were irresistible? Y'all remember that? You need to rekindle those flames. Real talk. So that's number 7. Okay, number 8. Number 8. This is gonna be very, very interesting. Are you ready? This is gonna speak volumes to where you are as a woman. Are you ready? Here we go. Boom. Boom. Let that minister to you. Let that minister to you. Let's see what people are saying in the chat about that before I even start. Let's see what they see. Because this is where the women are going to show their true colors. Oh yeah, they were with me from the beginning until this. Oh yeah. What we have here is number 8. A woman who understands the union of polygyny. Yeah. If a woman don't have she's not high value. I'm sorry. Because you know what it says, ladies? Let me explain what it says. It says that you're insecure. It says that you really don't know the Most High. It says that you're against sisterhood. It tells me that you're against family. It tells me you're against growth. It tells me that you're jealous. It tells me a whole lot about you, because that image alone proves a whole lot. It shows that you really don't want abundance. It says that you don't want to serve me. It says that you hate women. It says that you're selfish and you don't understand the role of a woman. It tells me you never read the Bible. It tells me that you most likely were raised in the Christian church, which taught you lies. Because I hear women all the time, they be like, you know, I like you, but I ain't sharing you with no man. Or no other woman, I should say. That came in fucked up. Wow. Damn. Hey, yo. But my point is, a lot of women, they tell men stuff like, I'm not sharing you with no other woman. And it's like, hold up. You're not sharing him with no other woman? That speaks volumes of being insecure. When you're insecure, you will begin to display a character of yourself that says deep down inside you're hurt about something and you've been taught a certain way that when you get a man, he's supposed to be with you and only you. This is one of the number one reasons why relationships in today's day don't work. Because it always seemed to go downhill because a woman claimed he cheated on me. When the truth is, you cheated on him. There is no such thing as cheating with a man. None. And I'm talking about a righteous man. So if you're a lady, make sure you pay attention. Because again, I am not talking about the Pookie and Ray Ray you got with. I'm talking about quality men who understand purpose, who understand family, who understand what it means to take care of his wives, who understand what it means to hold down the fort. I'm talking about real men, men of honor, men of integrity, men who don't use women for sex, men who don't use women for sex, men who don't use women for sex. Do you understand me? So if you think that polygyny is about a man just thinking he could go out there and just bang whatever woman he want to get with, think again, because that's not what polygyny is about. Polygyny is about building family, building future wealth, longevity, having a sustainable household where the children are able to be homeschooled, where the wives share in the responsibility of the house in terms of taking care of the children, in terms of running a business at home. Polygyny is the way of life according to the Most High. All throughout the Bible, polygyny has been established from the beginning. But yet within today's culture, again, if you're brought up in this world, they will brainwash you into thinking that a relationship with a man mean that it's supposed to be just you and that man. Lady, let me make something clear to you. That man is not pretty much satisfied with you or happy with you if you're not even fulfilling these 11 facets. So we got a problem already. If you think that your WAP is going to save your relationship, just look at Cardi B. Cardi B made a song called WAP, and her marriage failed. So she thought she was the bomb, and she thought that her WAP was so good, but her WAP didn't keep her man home at night. Offset was not satisfied. Offset had other women on the side. Now, Offset is not a righteous man, but a man is going to still be a man. And he had these other women on the side, and she was upset about that because she thought she was the only one. What I am saying, ladies, is this. A man by nature was designed by the Most High to have more than one wife. Now, that doesn't mean that a man, if he have no wife, should go out there and get 2 or 3 wives from the start. I don't recommend that. I believe that there is an order in which things should go. I believe that as a man, you should start off with 1 wife, and as the need of a wife presents itself, then you can go out and get another wife, or your woman can choose a wife for you. Because sometimes women have the ability to see something in women, or she could see that another woman is no good, and she would know, okay, this woman here, I think she's perfect for you, because she know what you like already. So sometimes your wife can choose another woman for you to extend the family so that you can have more children, or so that she can share in helping you with your purpose as a man. This is going to take mature women, and majority of women are not mature enough in this area. And I know it's a tough pill to swallow, but at the end of the day, as a woman, this is a facet of a high-value woman. Why? Because what it shows is that you're not insecure. What it shows is that you are really about serving this man. When you protest against polygyny, what you're saying is, essentially, I am the head and I control this man's manhood. That's what you're telling that man. And once you display that, you're not worth anything after that. That man needs to leave you alone, because you're going to cause him a lot of aches and pains, and he's going to most likely have to go out and fool around with women on the low, which is something no man should do. As a man, you should never creep around with women. Your woman should know where you stand from the get-go. She should know that you're a man who practices polygyny. It doesn't mean that you're out there sleeping around with women. Don't get me misconstrued. Don't take what I say and twist what I say into something else. Men who practice polygyny are not men who just go out there sleeping around with women. We don't do that. We respect our eggplant. We respect our wife. We respect our family enough to protect them. But at the same time, men who practice polygyny also embrace interacting with women, talking to women, getting to know women to see where these women would fit in his world. But that is not pretty much a license to go out there sleeping around with women. That is not what polygyny is for. Because if I was to be the type that just go out there laying up with women, that would make me a whoremonger. That would make you a whoremonger as a man if you abuse women sexually and you didn't make them your wives. If you're a brother and you're sexually intimate with a woman, she needs to be your wife. As a man, you should not be out there laying up with women and you didn't make them a wife. Any woman you lay up with as a man supposed to be your wife. Done are the days of just getting with a woman for sex and then talking about, well, we kicking it. No, bro, you're wicked as hell. You need to make that woman your wife. You need to honor her and respect the fact that this lady that you're laying with, this lady who submitted her body to you, this lady that opened her vagina for you, that is your wife. And you need to respect that. You understand? So a woman who understands the union of polygyny is a woman of high value. Women who protest against polygyny have deep insecurities, and they don't respect the man. Because if you know as a woman, first of all, you got to look at a lot of stuff. You're not going to be willing to cook every night for this man. You're going to get tired after a while. And then when we factor in children, a lot of stuff changes. Your sex life change, everything changes. So are you going to be there to provide your man with sex, hot, good loving every night, all the time? Are you going to pretty much surprise your man when he's getting ready for work with a little fun time at the park? Your man got up to go to work and he's in the shower getting ready and you came in there and said, hey, honey, take this. Are you doing that? Or are you just calling yourself a wife? Because at the end of the day, your job is to cater to that man. Your job is to serve that man. And if you ain't doing that all the time, another woman can. It is what it is. Because see, a lot of ladies say, oh, I'll do that, I'll do this. You a damn liar. You lying. You know why I know you lying? I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you, because I know you lying. You understand? I know you're lying. Because once you factor in children, all of that changes. Any of you brothers that have a woman, have a wife, you know that when you got children, everything changes. Kids are all around the house, all sorts of things is going on, and you gotta make time and you gotta plan out how you're gonna do things strategically. Like literally, you gotta like do what you gotta do and wait for the kids to do this and put the kids to bed and literally find and create time. I'm serious. So when women say, oh, I'll be willing to do X, Y, and Z all the time, they're lying. Because when you factor in the children, you're gonna be tired because you're dealing with the kids. And if you're a woman who work at a 9 to 5, forget about it. Oh my goodness, your man gonna be starving because you're at work all day. And don't let you have one of them schedules where you work at night and he work at day. I can guarantee you that man is fooling around with another woman somewhere. And we don't want men to fool around with women on the low key. I would rather that your man have another wife, and you need to accept and respect that. If not, you got issues. It is what it is. Why don't you just go get one of your friends and hook your friend up with your man? Because if you're not sexually fulfilling your man, if you're not providing your man with meals, if you're not providing your man with the compassion and communicational skills and companionship, then he's gonna look for that in another woman, and he deserves that. You know what I mean? You just can't be a wife and you're not fulfilling your man in all these different areas. Remember, you're supposed to be helpmate for him. So if you can't do everything for him, then you need to make sure that another woman is. And you can't get mad with that, because that's the reason why you're never gonna be able to have success in relationships. This is why most of these brothers are gonna get with women on the job and fool around, and they're creeping on the low. And this is why a lot of brothers are wicked today. And it's sad, and they shouldn't be like that. A man should never lie to a woman. You should never have to lie and cheat and creep on the low. Real men don't do that. Real men keep it a buck with women. You meet a woman today and you're a brother who got a wife, you're supposed to let that woman know straight up and down, I got a wife already, but I want you to be a wife too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna play this, oh, I'm single, babe. I'm single. No. You're not single, you have a wife. And see, you know what's interesting, ladies? You know what's interesting? And see, the brothers, they already know what I'm gonna say. But you know what's interesting about this situation? Is that you as a woman should be more willing to deal with a man who have a family, have a wife, and have success. You know why? Because what it tells you is that this man has been tried, tested, and proven to be a man. That's just the truth. You are wasting your time with a man who don't have no woman, don't have no wife, no experience, and you expecting him to be in a long-term relationship. But yet you got this brother over here who been in a relationship for many years, raised his children, takes care of his children, supports his wife, buy his wife whatever she want, and you're like, well, I don't want to get with you because I ain't sharing with you with no other woman. I know you're upset, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. If you don't, listen, if you want to go and cross out number 8 and figure, well, I'll have success without that, I'm here to tell you, your relationship is never gonna last. You could take that to the bank. Your man will be with some other woman. You can't stop his nature. It's in a man's nature to deal with more than one woman. What I try to teach on my channel is to make women understand the man's nature so that we can do what is needed righteously rather than wickedly, where the brother is creeping on the low, dealing with women that you don't even know he's with. We don't want a brother doing that. We don't want a brother being a whoremonger. We don't want a brother out there having sex with this woman, that woman, and he's coming home to you. We don't want that. That's nasty. That's not nice. You know what I mean? He got to respect you. He got to respect his household. So if a man is practicing polygyny, he got to practice it the correct way. You need to know who that woman is. You know what I mean? This is very important. Again, it's going to take a lot of communication. It's going to take a lot of videos. I got a lot of videos on polygyny on my Patreon. You need to become a patron and you need to educate yourself. Real talk. If not, you're going to be miserable. I'm telling you. Again, we're dealing with the 11 facets of a high-value woman. A woman that possesses all of this, man, my goodness. My goodness, she's a blessing. Number 9. Number 9. A woman who is very generous and compassionate. A woman who is very generous and compassionate. Women that are very generous are women that are very given. If you have a woman that is very given, you have gold. She's golden. A woman who is compassionate, she constantly thinks about your well-being. All she dreams about is serving you. All she dreams about is making sure you're good. Even if she's not feeling good, she wants you to be good. Even if she's tired, she still tries to make you good. She could be stressed out. She'll still find a way to do some sort of trait or skill in hopes to serve you, even if she's not feeling 100%. It's very important to have women that literally are very generous, very given, very passionate. It's a beautiful thing to have a woman like that. You know, a woman that always want to give herself. She give herself for you. She literally dedicated her life to pretty much being there for you. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, these type of women got to be cultivated. A lot of times, brothers be thinking that a woman come packaged and sealed like this. No, women don't come packaged like this. A woman got to be cultivated. You know, you got to cultivate a woman. It is what it is. You got to teach a woman. You got to show her the way. You got to show her what you like. You got to show her what you expect of her. It's like when you get a job. You got to train the new employee to understand the job. Now, how is it that we can go to work, get training on how to do our job? We accept the training, and it's all good. But when we get into a relationship, you know, ladies don't want to get no training on how to do their job. I don't understand that. Your job title doesn't says you automatically know it. I don't know nobody that just went and got hired and know how to do the job without no training. You're going to need training. And that normally comes from your mother and father in your upbringing, which would give you the mindset of being generous and compassionate. A woman who is compassionate is concerned about her children, her husband, you know. She's very soft, pliable, flexible. I mean, what man wouldn't want to take care of a woman like that? Who's very giving of herself and very compassionate. It's a beautiful thing, you know? Number 10. This is going to get you. This is going to get you right now. Oh, yeah. Could anybody guess where I'm going with this? Oh, yeah. Y'all ready? Number 10, a woman who embraced her natural hair. Oh yeah. Let's get it. You see, ladies, what you don't understand is that woman is looking damn near fine in that shower right now. But you know why? You want to know why? You know what makes her look more hot? It's the fact that that's her hair. And I'm going to tell you, men like that. Men like that. Ain't nothing like your woman and being in the shower and you open the curtain. And you open it up. And your woman is all wet. And her hair is wet. And it's her hair. And she's like washing her hair and she don't know you're there. But you're watching her from behind and you see the wagon. And you're looking at her hair and you're like, man, I just want to pull on that hair from the back. And then she turn around and she give you that look like, come on in, bad boy. I'm just saying, that's her real hair. Without going into full info on it, ladies, you must understand that we're in 2020. It is time to embrace your natural hair. It is time to love yourself. You want me to tell you why? If you don't embrace your natural hair, you know what you're telling that man? You're telling him that you don't love yourself. You're telling him that you're insecure about your hair. You're telling him that you need something else to compensate for the lack thereof. And you know what's sad, sister? There is nothing wrong with your natural hair. Society has did a number on our women to make them believe that if they get hair that is similar to the other nations, that for some reason, it makes them beautiful. This is why I love sisters that got locks or just embrace their natural hair or whatever the case is, and they're able to do certain styles. Learn to embrace your natural hair, sisters. Remember that woman that was that fine body? That's her right there. That's her. With her natural hair. She got some color stuff in it, but that's her natural hair. Natural. Beautiful. See, that's what brothers want. A lot of you brothers right now, you know, you like that woman right there. You like her, what she got cooking. You're like, okay, yeah. Yeah, Ringo, definitely feeling that. You know? Men don't want to see anything artificial. Nothing artificial. That's why they say if you want to know what a woman really look like, take her swimming. Take her swimming. It'll wash off the makeup. It'll wash off the hair. You know, it may even wash off her arm and legs. You never know. I'm just saying, embrace your natural hair. It's what brothers want to see. I used to hate back in the days, you know, you be with a woman it start raining and she just runs and go crazy. You're like, she's grabbing her hair. She's like, oh, my hair. I'm like, it's just water. Let the rain do its thing. Who cares? I want to see your hair wet. I mean, guys be fantasizing about their woman in the shower wetting their hair. Some of you guys are in relationships with women, you never seen their hair wet. That's sad, man. You missing out on a whole lot. Listen, me personally, I don't want to see nothing that's artificial. I'm keeping it a buck. If she don't got locks, if she don't got her natural hair in any natural style, I am not feeling it. Because I'm gonna be dealing with the spirits that she's carrying. You have to understand, brothers, all jokes aside, women who have issues in this area are literally carrying spirits. Have you ever watched YouTube videos where they talk about the women who sacrifice their hair to their gods, and the hair is now distributed to the United States for sale, and women buy this? Women in other countries like in India and Brazil, I'm not sure if it's Brazil, I think it's in India, I believe it is, and other places, they sacrifice their hair by shaving their head bald to their god, and they make wishes with their hair. And then that very same hair is given to the United States as a product for our women. And we wonder why there's so much problems. It's a spirit that's on our women from this product from other women, other ethnic groups. So embrace your natural hair. Very, very important. Number 11. My favorite part, or at least one of my favorites, but it's definitely one of my favorites. Number 11 is a woman with great personal hygiene. Man, a woman with great personal hygiene. How many times you brothers been around women and you expect that they smell like roses, and for some odd reason something went wrong and you just was like, damn. But see, you know what's very pleasing is when a woman takes care of her body and she smells good all the time. I mean, this woman is prepared for action. Brother come in the house after work and slamming the door. Boom. Baby, where you at? I'm over here. I'm putting on some lotion, smelling good. He walk in the room, know what I'm saying? Drop his work bag. Hey, baby, you smelling kind of good over there. I know. I'm just doing this for you. You know what, lady? You wait right there. Daddy's going to take a shower. That man is getting ready for some action. Ready for some action. I'm serious. Like, I mean, check it out. Oh, yeah. Imagine you come home from work, bruh. You come home from work and your woman is in the tub, the shower, like that. And it smell real good. Lord, know it smell real good. My goodness, it's smelling real good. Now think about this, brothers. Think about this and use your imagination, shall we? She's under that water with all of the fragrances smelling good down there. That wop is being marinated. Everything smelling good. So by the time she come out that tub, that bath, everything is ready. Yeah, man. I'm telling the truth, man. You know, this is what guys are looking for. Women that keep their body clean and nice. You know? Clean and nice. Women that understand the purpose of making sure that their body is prepared and pleasant for their man. It's very important. You understand? Very important. Being cleansy, being clean, get your bath body works going, your Victoria's Secrets, making sure that you're looking good for your man. I mean, why not? That's your man, right? Smell good. I mean, you're a woman. You're supposed to be smelling good all the time. All the time. It's a beautiful thing, you know? Women got to make sure they're taking care of their body. Because, you know, us men's like when a woman take care of her bodies, you know, like all the time. You know, like me personally, I wouldn't even want to be around a woman that don't got pretty feet. I'm just keeping it a buck. You know, she got to be taking care of herself from head to toe. She got to be looking good all the time. It's very important. I mean, am I asking for too much? I mean, a woman of high value takes care of her body. She have great personal hygiene. She get her nails done. She get her pedicure. This woman is taking care of, listen, she makes sure that she look good from head to toe. Why? Because she is supposed to be her man's amusement park. He's supposed to be hitting home runs. I mean, my goodness. Every time this brother look at her, he get turned on and excited. Hey, baby, what you doing? Oh, I'm painting my toes. Oh. Could I come over? Sure, babe. I made it the color you like. You like the French tips, right? Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. I also know what you like. You should close in the door. Oh, you gonna do that trick that you do with your feet? Yeah, baby. All right. That's what I'm talking about. See, I'm trying to help you ladies to understand that y'all need to step y'all game up if y'all want to be high value women. See, a lot of ladies, they're not going to go through all of this because they don't believe that a woman does all of this. Women of high value are never caught slipping. They're never caught smelling. They're never caught with dirty nails and terrible skin. And no. These women remain on point. They always are on point. They make sure they smell good. They got all the fragrances. They got the perfumes. They do this for their man. It's very important as a woman to make sure that you're doing all of this stuff for your man. Come on, talk to me, man. I know I'm preaching the truth here. It's real talk. I mean, a man, listen, man. Man, wow, this is crazy. Men want to see and be around a woman that is smelling good. She's just clean. I mean, this man would do anything to your body when you look good. From head to toe, everything is beautiful. Everything smells good. This man would be like, oh my goodness, my goodness. You come into the room, he smell the aroma, he's like, oh, come here, come here. Come here. He grab you like this. Now you know when he grab you like this, he's sitting down, you standing up, he's grabbing you like this. I'm just saying, like, the brother's gonna boldly go where no man has gone before. Captain Kirk's voice. He's not even gonna hesitate. You know how it is, brothers. You know, I'm not sure if any of you brothers had bad experiences, but maybe you had a bad experience with a woman where you were about to go explore boldly where no man has gone before. Actually, where no man should have been. But for whatever reason, you were about to go there and you went down low and you heard this. You were like, what the hell? Susie. Yes, dear? Do you have a dog in the house? Why would you say that? Well, you know, I'm down here and I got my flashlight and I don't know, I'm smelling something. Maybe it's your shoes. Babe, my shoes is in your living room. You sure you don't got a dog? I don't got no dog. Well, it's something I'm smelling here. How many of you brothers been there? How many of you brothers been there? I remember back in the day, you know, I'll share the story with you because, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no shame. I'm not embarrassed. But I remember there was this sister back in the day. You know what I'm saying? She was fine. Lord knows she was fine. Man, she was fine. She probably watching this video right now. She probably don't even know this. But I'm gonna say it anyway. She might be listening. But I used to call her Big Breasts. I'm not gonna mention her name because then she knows. I'm kind of embarrassed saying this, but I gotta keep it real for the audience because, you know, here on Black Male Advice TV, I can't give you advice if I'm not keeping it real. So she comes over. Who is it? Oh, it's... How you doing? All right. Let me open up that door. Traffic wasn't heavy? No, it was good. Everything's good. It was just raining. I'm kind of wet. Oh, you're wet. Perfect. You could go, I have a towel over there in my room. Okay. So, where do we begin? Well, I can, get me something to eat or something. Okay. I could sit on your bed? Of course you can. That's what I've been waiting for. And then she did this. Could I take off my shoes? Okay, sure. Now, mind you, she had on open-toe sandals. She took them things off. I'm smelling something in the air. And then I heard this sound effect. What the hell is that smell? So I go and I lock the window. I'm thinking, you know, maybe it's something coming in. You know, these kids, they be throwing these stink bombs. I'm like, okay, it must be the kids. But now it's like getting kind of strong. So I ain't gonna lie, she had pretty toes. Like, you know, everything was nice and stuff, you know, so she's eating some sandwich there and whatnot. So, you know, naturally being the man that I am, you know, I grabbed one of her legs so that her feet could be on my lap. So, you know, I'm like, okay. And, you know, I went to, you know, kind of take a little like breather, you know, like a little. I then discovered it's her damn feet. Are you serious? I couldn't believe it. I'm like, this woman is fine as hell. She looked good. Lord knows she looked good. I was hurt and I was so bad. It was sad. I'm like, damn. Why? I started singing and shit. I couldn't believe it. But it got worse. I'm so ashamed. It was kind of hot in the room, so being that I called her big breasts, I said, okay, babes, you wanna take off that, top? She's like, okay, I could take it off. It's like, yeah, take it off slow. Do it slowly. So she took it off slowly. And I'm looking. And back then, I didn't know the Most High, so you know the devil was around. So she took it off and she had just the bra on and like, take that off too. So she took it off and I was like, damn, no wonder I call you big breasts. Them things were big. So I began to embrace one. And I made her lay down. And you know when a woman have big breasts and she lay down and them things be just like, but then something happened. Something happened that was so embarrassing. I know I'm not the only one. Let's just say I tried to play around with her nipple. It was salty as hell. I was like, damn. I couldn't get that. It was as if though you just poured salt all over there. I'm like, she ain't take a shower? What the hell? But it got worse. Damn, Ringo, how worse did it get? I wanted to explore her breasts like Captain Kirkwood. It was so big, you were able to like lift it up. So I lift up one, and underneath it, like in the crevices, was this foreign. It was bad. It was really bad. Let's just say Kraft cheddar cheese don't got nothing on her. I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe it. I lift up her breast, and she had cheese under it in the cracks. I said, no, hell no, man. Hell no. This can't be happening, man. This can't be happening. What am I going to say to my boys, man? They're going to... This is bad. I'm not even going to go into the rest. I'm not even going to go into the rest. I'm not going into the rest. You see, brothers, this is why this is important. This is why this is important here. Brothers, we need women that got great personal hygiene. Please, brothers, please, please. Make sure that they putting on that lotion. Because I'm telling you, I can't continue on with the story. It gets really bad. It gets so bad. I'm so ashamed. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not. Okay, all right. I'll tell you a little bit. So this is what happened. Please don't laugh at me. Please don't laugh at me. So, although her feet, although the aroma was there in the room, although she had more cheddar cheese than Kraft, she was still hot. And I was kind of thirsty back then, I ain't gonna lie. I definitely was. I have to admit my sins. They say confession is good for the soul. So I decided after all of that horror to give her the hand test. So I took my hand, my left hand, and I began to implement everything I've learned from the gynecologist. I made my hand go low, down low. While I'm doing that, I'm still fondling her breasts. And part of my hand touched the cheese. I was so concerned about lifting my hand up because it can't get no worse than this, right? I mean, it can't get no worse, right? So I bring my hand up, and you know, brothers, when you're doing the hand test, you can't make her see that you're testing. Y'all all know this, right? I mean, I know I'm not the only one, so don't trip on me now. So what I did was, when I got the sample, I asked her to go into the kitchen real quick to get me a Pepsi. And when she walked out the door, I said, nah, hell no, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta get out of here. I washed my hand with bleach and my hands still smell like that mess. I put my hand in fire and it still smelled like it. I put it in alcohol and it still smelled like it. I used some Listerine and it still smelled like it. What the hell is on my hand? I went to the doctor smelled my hand, he said, damn. What the hell is going on here? Brothers, I'm telling you the truth. That's a true story. You know what I mean? I got her up out of that house. I was traumatized for a long time. Because I always thought that women supposed to smell like roses, that they're good. I never encountered something that bad. Like, that was bad. Like, not only was her feet smelling bad, but when I smelled my hand, I almost died. Look, ladies, I'm keeping it a buck with you, man. A high-value woman have great personal hygiene. Don't ever get caught out there with a man and you're not clean. Don't ever get caught out there and you ain't on point. You know what I mean? I'm just letting you know, real talk. Make sure that you're on point at all times. That way, he can give your wop some attention. Because you know that if you're smelling good, it's going to make that brother want to boldly go where no man has gone before. You understand my point? So, hope everybody liked the show. I hope everybody's good. You know what I mean? Make sure you like the video. Put in a lot of work in the videos, you know what I mean? A lot of, good laughs, a lot of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's good. Everybody good out there? Shoot, I'm not good right now. It's 2:24 a.m. in the morning. I got to go to work tomorrow. I need to get me some rest. And I got to get to sleep. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, I appreciate everybody coming out to the show. We have 151 people in the building. Make sure you get those likes up. I mean, come on, 151 people. I should have 151 likes. Come on, man. All those laughs I just finished giving y'all, all that entertainment. That's how y'all do me, man. Really, really, really. Show me a YouTube channel you just went to or any live show that's this damn live, putting in all this work, all those laughs, all of that sense of humor. You ain't getting that from nobody, man. Come on, y'all better support y'all interests, man. Get them likes up. Y'all bugging out. Y'all bugging out, man. You know what? Let me put everything on Patreon. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put everything on Patreon. I'm gonna put everything on Patreon. Get them likes up. You know what I mean? Get them likes up. So, yeah, make sure y'all ladies, man, take the 11 facets of what pretty much defines a high-value woman and implement all of that. And I guarantee you, The guy that you get with or whoever, if he's a good, powerful man, he's going to love you. He's going to appreciate you. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just, I couldn't make the video any more better than it is, man. So I'm going to sign out. I got to get me something to eat, man. I'm hungry right now. I put in a lot of work tonight. And, you know, I came on late. Putting this show together was difficult because I had to literally gather all that footage. You know, like if we go through and skim through all the different scenes, you know what I'm saying? We got all these different scenes, you know what I mean? Like I had to go through all of this to make a good presentation so that when the viewers look at the live show, they see the work. You know, this is work. This is quality. So make sure you support the show. Yeah, you know what? I forgot, to the sister that wanted to donate, I forgot to install the app. I actually have those apps on my phone, but I didn't set it up with my information. I'll have that done probably like tonight or something like that. I be busy like crazy. I ain't get to set it up yet. But you know, we have all this footage, all this detail. This is detailed production here, and this is all being done live. You know what I mean? It's a lot of work. A lot of work that was used to illustrate my points throughout the video. But yeah. I bet you when I put on that clip, you thought she was getting naked, right? I'm sure you were. No. You know what I mean? But yeah. That's about it, y'all. I'm gonna sign out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna sign out. I gotta get some food. Get something to eat, and it is what it is. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me see what's going on. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to the mods. Show in the building. Who else we got in here? I think I seen V-Dub Man Smith in the building. What's going on? Yeah, it's a good live show. You know what I mean? Shout out to Cool Gent 87. I see you was in the building. Yeah, man. Let me see. Yeah, all right. Everything's good. Hope everybody enjoyed the show. I'm going to keep the show up on YouTube, so ladies could pretty much learn from this, and brothers can gain info from it too, because this particular live show pretty much shares what really makes a woman truly high value to a man. When you look at all of those different facets of a woman and all that she brings to the table, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. So ladies, study the video stream, play it back over and over, share it with your friends. Hopefully, ladies will gain something from it, and you'll have success out there in your relationships. So with that said, everybody take care. You know, have a good night, good day, good evening, wherever you are. And I'll catch y'all in the next show tomorrow night. You know what I mean? I put in a lot tonight. Yeah, that was a lot of damn laughs, yo. I gotta see the playback. That must be funny as hell, man. That must be crazy and hilarious, man. But it's a true story, though. And I didn't go into the full detail. If I did that, I'd have to put it on Patreon. Just saying. It is what it is. You know? But y'all take care out there. I'm gonna go head on out, do what I gotta do, and that's about it. So I'm gonna go and play my outro. So y'all take care again. I appreciate everybody that donate, that support. You know what I'm saying? Become a patron on patreon.com/blackmailadvicetv. If you like the show, you can support via Cash App, $RingoTVRaw, or on PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. And I'll have other options for you probably tomorrow night. But yeah, so y'all take care. I'm gonna make a couple of shows for the patrons tomorrow night. I might do 2 live streams tomorrow night to make up for tonight. So those particular 2 videos I'll be putting over on Patreon. And we're going to be building up the platform. Make sure you're supporting the platform and, get them likes up, share the videos, let your friend knows about the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's very important for growth. But I'm going to be doing some more content for the patrons. So become a patron today. I'm going to sign out now. Y'all take care. And I am out.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $RingoTV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut.